Adult Solutions. Add-on Desire.
Hello viewers, welcome to Adult Solutions Daily Current Affairs. I am Lokesh Pengonda. This session is mainly designed for aspirants preparing for banking, groups and such other competitive examinations. We cover news articles from both The Hindu and The Indian Express. Make use of this session. First, we have an article which is stating that the Pakistani government has brought additional safeguards and additional rules to meet the FATF requirements. So, we'll see mainly about the FATF regarding in this article. First, what is the FATF stands for? FATF stands for Financial Action Task Force. Financial Action Task Force. This is a intergovernmental body set up in the year 1989 and it acts as a watchdog. It acts as a watchdog regarding the money laundering and terror financing. So, it acts as a watchdog for money laundering and terror financing. And you should also note that this was established in 1989 by the G7 summit. So, we already have seen about the G7, and during the G7 summit of 1989, this intergovernmental organization was set up and it has currently 37 member countries. And India is one among these 37 member countries. And we'll see the major objective of this organization. The objectives of the FATF or the Financial Action Task Force are to set standards and to promote implementation of measures relating to the combating of the money laundering, terror financing and other related threats to the integrity of the international financial system. So, these are the major objectives of this organization, and it categorizes or it places countries in two lists. It places countries in two lists if the country has failed to combat the money laundering or the terror financing. So, what are these two lists? These are the grey list and the black list. So, let's say there is a country in the world, let's assume this country to be X. If this country is not bringing enough rules to combat the money laundering and the terror financing, then this might be considered as a safe haven for those who are involved in this illegal trade and illegal business. So, the countries which have deficient rules and implementation will be regarded and will be placed under grey list. Currently, the Pakistan is in the grey list. It was set up or it was kept in the grey list in the year 2018. The Pakistan was set up in the grey list because it failed to combat the money laundering and terror financing. And in the image, you can see that the Pakistani government is bringing new rules so that it can effectively meet the FATF requirements. So, why is Pakistan fearful of being in the grey list? If a country is placed in the grey list, then it will get less amount of investments, it will get more scrutiny when it is asking for loans from international organizations and banks. So, there will be some restrictions that can be placed on a country if it is placed on the grey list, and if a country has failed to deliver the required standards of the FATF, then this country might be brought in the black list. And currently, countries such as Iran, North Korea are kept under the black list. So, if a country is kept under the black list, many restrictions will be imposed on these countries regarding the financial matters. And where is the secretariat? Where is the secretariat of this FATF? It is working or it works under the OECD, headquarters. So, OECD stands for Organization for Economic Development of Countries. So OECD, which stands for Organization for Economic Cooperation, and Development, this organization will have a headquarters in Paris. So the same headquarters will also work as a secretariat of the FATF. So if you have a question which is asking about the FATF secretariat, then it will be the same as OECD headquarters, and it will be in the Paris, which is the capital of France. Next we have an article dealing with the country Nigeria. It is stated that some gunman has devoted mosque going devotees. So we'll see where Nigeria is. Nigeria, as you can see in the picture, is a West African country, and it opens into the Atlantic Ocean. Its neighbors are Benin, Niger, Chad and Cameroon. And the capital of this Nigerian country is Abuja. So Abuja is the capital of Nigeria. Next we have an article dealing with the IOC. So the IOC stands for International Olympics Committee. It stands for International Olympics Committee. This was set up way back in the year 1894. And you should note that this is a non-governmental organization. And the headquarters of the IOC or the International Olympics Committee is in Lausanne, and this is in Switzerland. The current president of International Olympics Committee is Mr. Thomas Bach, whom you can see in this picture. And we also know that the Olympics which are scheduled to happen in Tokyo last year got delayed, and it was postponed to this year, that is the 2021 year. And this is the first time the Olympics got postponed due to some natural event. Next we have an article dealing with Mr. Abhishek and Mr. Saurabh Chowdhury. So Mr. Abhishek and Saurabh Chowdhury are related to the field of air pistol. And also you have to know that Mr. Abhishek, you can see in this picture, is a world number 1 in air pistol. Next we have an article dealing with the task force. So in the wake of the COVID-19 pandemic and in the wake of deficiency in the oxygen supply, the Supreme Court of the country has set up a task force. This is also called as the National Task Force or the NTF. It will have 12 members and it will work with various governmental departments. So what you have to know is that it is the Supreme Court that has set up the National Task Force, and the major objective of the Supreme Court's National Task Force is to look into the oxygen supply to various hospitals in the country. Next we have an article dealing with the violence at Al-Aqsa Mosque. So we'll deal about the Al-Aqsa Mosque. Al-Aqsa is the third holiest mosque or the site of Islam religion. So it is the third most holiest site of Islam religion, whereas the other two holy sites of Islam are Makkah and Medina. This Makkah and Medina, which are holy sites of Islam, will be in the country of Saudi Arabia, and the third holiest site, which is the Al-Aqsa Mosque, is in the Palestine, or you can call it in the area of Jerusalem. So in the image you can see where Jerusalem is. Jerusalem is the combined capital of Israel and Palestine. So this territory is Palestine. So we can see here Jerusalem is lying between the countries of Israel and the territory of Palestine. and Jerusalem is controlled by the Israeli forces, and there is some violence in the Al-Aqsa Mosque, which is located on Temple Mount. Temple Mount. Next we have an article dealing with new disclosure requirements brought by the SEBI. So SEBI, which stands for Securities and Exchange Board of India, is a regulatory authority regarding the stock market in India, and it has brought new regulations which are called as BRSR. So what does BRSR mean? It means the business responsibility and sustainability report. Business responsibility and sustainability report. This new norms will replace the old BRR norms. So these new norms will replace the old BRR norms, which stands for Business Responsibility Report. So the word sustainability is added to the BRR. So it became BRSR. And what does this report mandate? It mandates the top 1000 listed companies to provide this report every year. And what does this report include? This report will state the company's intentions regarding the environmental matters, regarding the social, and regarding the governance matters. So through this report, the SEBI asks the top 1000 listed companies regarding the market share on the environmental, social, and governance perspective of these companies. So these are the new regulations brought by SEBI. Next we have an article dealing about the BPCL getting a new chairman. So BPCL stands for Bharat Petroleum Corporation Limited, and this is a government owned PSU mostly, and it got the new chairman and managing director, who is Mr. Arun Kumar Singh. You can see Mr. Arun Kumar Singh in this image. He is appointed as a new chairman and managing director of BPCL. Next we have an article dealing with the Qatar World Cup. So Qatar is a West Asian country, and in the image you can see where Qatar is, and you can also see how small it is. It has a neighbor of Saudi Arabia, and Qatar will host the 2022 FIFA World Cup. So FIFA World Cup is related to the field of football, and the significance of Qatar hosting the World Cup in 2022 is it will become the first Arab country, and also it will become the first Muslim majority country to hold the FIFA World Cup. And this is the smallest ever country. This is the smallest ever country that is hosting the FIFA World Cup. And the FIFA World Cup will be held in a newly built city called Lusail. So LUSAIL is a newly built city which is still under construction by the Qatar authorities that will host the FIFA World Cup of 2022. And also you need to know that generally World Cup, which is held once in every 4 years, is generally held in the summer months. Generally in the month of May to July. But whereas as the Qatar is a West Asian country and it is intensely hot during the summer months, this World Cup will be held in the months of November and December. So even this is a unique thing regarding the 2022 FIFA World Cup that will be held in the Qatar. And with this, we have come to the end of this session. Inform about ADOT's initiative to your other aspirant friends. Thank you.
Add-on solutions. Add-on desires.